Now we're working around the knee bone, the kneecap, working with the heel of the hand to get the pressure. Tiny little circles around. Pull down the back of the lower leg. Milking down, and then the thumbs slide up either side of the shin. Find the bone and travel along the side, just underneath the bone. Pull down the back of the ankle, the Achilles, and separate the bones of the feet. To get the leg into a figure four, we support under the knee and under the foot, and take her foot to the opposite knee. Okay. If you need to bolster here to support, you can. And then we're just forearm sliding towards the hip. Otherwise, if you're not bolstering, again you can work with one forearm or alternate, or two together. And again, just observing the body. And stretching with the breath. So as she exhales, push the knee towards the left and hold. Once you've done the inner thigh, we're going to do the outer thigh with sarong management. Push the knee to the chest and pull the sarong all the way up. Release the foot back down, secure it with your knee, and push the knee away from you to open up the hip and the outer thigh. So hold the stretch, forearm stroke, outer thigh, turn the arm so you go between the bones, and circle around into the glute. Circle. The arm that's been doing the massaging, you slip that underneath the bridge, hold on to the thigh. Take the foot over that leg, so you hold onto the lower leg just above the knee, not on the kneecap. You push the top leg away from you, pull the bottom one towards you, and hold. A lovely hip opener. Release halfway, manage the sarong. You push the foot in towards the midline, avoid the spine, the side of the knee, and forearm stroke up the entire length of the leg. And rock. Okay, from here you would go on to the other leg and oil the front of the body, beginning on the left side with women and the right side with men. Once you've oiled the front, starting with the basic stroke, using our 3 steps, aiming for the underneath the ribcage, across the navel, and up the side. Heart chakra, ribcage, navel, and up the arm. And you can extend the stroke down. Working the intercostals in between each rib. You're starting at the sternum. Thumb slide underneath the clavicle to the belly. Move down one rib. You're not going into the breast tissue, so you just hold and circle over the heart. And then continue below the breast, in between each rib. And slicing underneath the ribcage. And with the abdomen, you're doing the sun and the moon. The sun is circling around the navel, and the half moon stretches in the opposite direction. Flowing down, long flowing strokes up one side of the body, avoiding the burn. Being aware that when you're going across the chest, you are below the clavicle and above the breast tissue. And we're moving into the arms. And stretch. And inside. And outside. We can travel supporting the arm on your body and travel all the way down. Circle the arm, lifting at the bicep. And down across the chest. And work the tricep. Oil around the back of the shoulders, the neck. We gently lift the head in a straight line. And we're supporting underneath the back of the skull. Get a nice stretch up the back of the neck. Now we turn the head. And no forcing with the turning of the head. You just allow it to roll to the side. And we stroke the pecs, the traps, and up the back of the neck, avoiding the throat. And with the exhale, we gently push the shoulder down, stretching. And gently turning the head. And here you can kneel. Walk the shoulders. Circle the knuckles, just in the soft part, not in the bone. Soft wrists. Open the third eye. Remember to come along the jawbone, not into the throat. Cradle the face. We'll start with the side of the hand, and then the jawbone, and more pressure on the way up. Start in the centre of the forehead, open the third eye. Or you can do it with the forearm, and you can do a little twirly-whirly in the face, lifting the tissue. So working with the side of the hand, on the third eye, underneath zygomatic. Working with the thumbs down the centre of the forehead, along the tops of the brows to the temples, sliding back gently along the bridge of the nose, deeper under the cheekbones to the ears, and slide into the jawbone. Infinity around the eyes. Make sure that you hear you're on the bone, you're not too close to the eye. Stroke across the forehead. Open the third eye. Open heart. Working to the scalp, moving the skin of the scalp. Okay. We're going to close off with the energetic balancing, holding down the major joints of the body first. So you're cradling the head in your hands, and you're just focusing on your hands as if all your aloha is coming from the heart, down the arms through the hands. Shoulders. The elbows. The wrists. The hips. The knees. Coming down to the ankles. Pull. Now working the energy centers of the body. And obviously in real life you would be doing this for longer or however long you feel. I'm just going through it quite quickly here in the demonstration. And our cleansing, remember with women we go up towards the head or farther sky first. Imagining and cleansing with our own hand and then grounding to the earth. And now do your Hawaiian waterfall closing. Open your arms underneath the waterfall, cleansing you. Hand on the heart, hand on the belly, feeling your feet on the ground. Mahalo and aloha. Pau. We'll take some nice deep breaths into the belly. Now we're working around the knee bone, the kneecap, working with the heel of the hand to get the pressure. Tiny little circles around. Pull down the back of the lower leg. Milking down, and then the thumb slide up either side of the shin. Find the bone and travel alongside, just underneath the bone. Pull down the back of the ankle, the Achilles, and separate the bones of the feet. To get the leg into a figure four, we support under the knee and under the foot, and take her foot to the opposite knee. Okay. If you need to bolster here to support, you can. And then we're just forearm sliding towards the hip. Otherwise, if you're not bolstering, again you can work with one forearm or alternate, or two together. And again, just observing the body. And stretching with the breath. So as she exhales, push the knee towards the leg and hold. Once you've done the inner thigh, we're going to do the outer thigh with sarong management. Push the knee to the chest and pull the sarong all the way up. Release the foot back down, secure it with your knee, and push the knee away from you to open up the hip and the outer thigh. So hold the stretch, forearm stroke, outer thigh, turn the arms so you go between the bones and circle around into the glute. Circle. The arm that's been doing the massaging, you slip that underneath the bridge, hold on to the thigh, take the foot over that leg, so you hold on to the lower leg just above the knee, not on the kneecap. You push the top leg away from you, pull the bottom one towards you, and hold. A lovely hip opener. Release halfway, manage the sarong. You push the foot in towards the midline, avoid the spurn, the side of the knee, and forearm stroke up the entire length of the leg. And rock. Okay, from here you would go on to the other leg and oil the front of the body, beginning on the left side with women and the right side with men. Once you've oiled the front, starting with the basic stroke. Using our 3 steps, aiming for the underneath the rib cage, across the navel, that side, heart chakra, rib cage, navel, and up and down. And you can extend the stroke down. Working the intercostals in between each rib. You're starting at the sternum. Thumb slide underneath the clavicle to the belly. And back. Move down one rib. You're not going into the breast tissue, so you just hold and circle over the heart. And then continue below the breast, in between each rib.